finally got the dinghy fixed, patched hole number 1, and it stayed nice and sturdy. And then we finally found hole number 2, which was on the port side, patched it, and it has been holding air for like 5 days now, so we're pretty confident that there's no more holes. We have no idea like how the holes got there.
The repair of a small leak or puncture less than ½ inch can be made with a round patch, 3-inch diameter minimum. Both patch and surface on boat must be dry and free of dirt or grease. Apply 3 thin, even coats of glue to surface of boat and patch. Wait 5 minutes between each coat.
I'm sure you will not be able to see it, but there's a hole right there. We cannot find the holes for anything. We tried the soapy solution, put it all over, nothing bubbled up. Finally, we pumped the boat up to where it cannot hold any more air and just put our ears to it, and that's how we found it. We heard it like, and sure enough, there's a little pinhole. We thought that was the only hole, but turns out when we patched that, the other side, the port side, was nice and low. So patched both of them, we're good to go. Now we're gonna take advantage of the dinghy because we have not used it in forever because of the holes. We just both got off work and we got drinks and bait, and we're gonna go fishing. Little Zoe girl is staying here because, funny story, Christopher one time had this grand idea to put a tennis ball on the end of a fishing pole so he could just cast the ball out really far. Zoe loves tennis balls. So he did that, and now Zoe associates fishing poles with playing catch. So anytime you cast your line out, now she has that association and she jumps in the water and thinks she needs to go get a tennis ball. But there's not a tennis ball, there is a sharp hook in the water that is going to stop her. So grand job, Chris.
I did teach her. I did use the fishing rod to throw the tennis ball for her to go get it. But she loves fish, and that's what she's going after. If you just have a fish on the dock, she goes after that the same as she would as a tennis ball or anything else. And she paws at it and barks at it and grabs it with her mouth and shakes it like any good dog would, but that's not why she goes after fishing lines and lures.
Okay, well, we'll agree to disagree on this issue. Loaded down, ready to go. Do some fishing. Just shortly after leaving the dock, we spotted a little dolphin friend who was extra curious and wanted to say hello. After bidding farewell to our little dolphin friend, it dawned on us that we forgot the most essential item to fishing. Operation Retrieve Forgotten Fishing Poles. The poles did not even make it out of the rod holder. Chris was definitely in charge of the poles.
Hooks are a dangerous thing to have on an inflatable boat. Luckily, it's rusted enough that I don't think it costs any damage. So I start the Sea Academy next week. I'm pretty excited about it. Something that I've always wanted to do is get my captain's license. My grandfather had his, my dad has his, and I've always wanted to get mine. And so it'll also be a good thing to have when we're down in the Caribbean or the Bahamas or the Florida Keys. I can get a job as a captain and earn a little extra income and keep our lifestyle going. It'll also help out on insurance rates because they're pretty sky high. But so yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Right. Texas flag came in the mail, the Lone Star. She's gonna fly high over sailing vessel someday.
Oh, their flag ripped. Ah, that's large.
It's good size. It's good size. Let's go string her up.
In honor of the Olympics, you need to wrap that around your like you just really won big.
After doing some research, Chris and I decided that we needed to upgrade our anchor before we left for our trip. So we decided on a Rockna and we had it shipped to the marina.
Make sure we don't have any other packages while we're here. That should be really fun, trying to get it all the way back to the boat.
Aerial muscles. Stimson has it.
What's the new
I don't know if I
toy?
can get it up and over.
55-pound anchor.
It's a what?
Anchor.
Anchor?
55-pound anchor.
Yeah.
Go, girl, go.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. Bam! Do a little top heavy on this side. I'll stand on this side. You wanna wheel her over? Is that good?
That's good.
It looks a little ridiculous with both of them on there.
One's gonna be our stern anchor.
Yeah.
For someone to know how, it'll only keep me warm while I cool my mind into.
All smiles. Got an itch. She's trying to bite. She's trying to bite the windshield. She thinks it's a toy. No. No, Zoe. No, Zoe. No.